So I enjoyed
Yes.
working on it.
Yeah, we can also learn about the relationship between two people based on the planets positioned in their horoscope, based on the planets positioned in their lagna.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. Take for an example, if a person is meeting, if there is a person, his lagna standing planet is Saturn. For another person, Mercury is placed in the lagna. Can you
Okay.
imagine how the relationship will be with the two persons?
Mercury and Saturn. Yeah.
Mercury placed in the lagna for one person, the first person, and for the second person, the Saturn is placed in the lagna.
Yeah.
Okay, Saturn exhibit the power of
Mars.
Mars,
Mars.
and Mercury gives the power of Saturn.
Saturn.
So
Yeah.
this person will be dead slow, and that person, the second person, will be dead fast.
Past. Yes. Yes.
Okay, so this itself will create a quarrel between those two persons. A
Those
lot
two
of
persons.
dispute.
Yeah. Now, in that case, since Saturn is like more karmic and more heavier planet, has more energy comparing to Mercury, will it deliver more results? Like Saturn will deliver
Yeah.
more, will take over Mars, right?
Yeah, that is a wonderful question. But to answer this question, we have to see both the positive and the negative aspects, right?
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, because a Saturn which is placed in the Lagna for any concerned person, for any Lagna, if the Saturn is placed in the Lagna itself, and then the concerned person will have two unique advantage and disadvantage. Advantages, the person will be very, very fast, and the result will be very, very fast. And
Okay.
the disadvantage is the person will be very, very in a hurry-burry manner. He will always be rushing, and rushing. He will not be relaxed. The
Okay.
Saturn won't allow the person to be in a relaxed manner, in a relaxed mood.
Okay.
He will be in a hurry-burry manner. That hurry-burry, that rushing attitude will not help the concerned person to get a relaxed mindset, a peaceful life. So that is a
Sure.
disadvantage,
Sure. And
right?
even in that case, does any nakshatra plays a role? Like if there is any fiery nakshatra, then will let's say Saturn in Kritika nakshatra in Lagna,
Okay.
will it play any fiery role over there?
Yes, Kritika Nakshatra carries the curse of Mars, right? So Mars will play an important role in the concerned person's horoscope. Take for an example that the Rasi Nakshatra is different. The Lagna point in Nakshatra is different, and the Lagna Lord Nakshatra is different, right?
Different.
So
Yeah.
what if the same person who carries both Saturn karma and Mars karma? So we have to look up their character, right?
Yes.
Yeah, you can take even my chart as an example. I am a Dhanur Lagna person. I'm a Sagittarius ascendant person, and I have. Are you recording this conversation?
I think it's getting recorded. I can see it's getting recorded.
Yeah, it is getting recorded. Yeah.
I
That's
think
okay.
it's recorded.
Yeah, you can take my chart that I'm a Sagittarius Lagna person. Okay, and my Saturn is sitting in the Lagna itself, but at the same time, my Lagna Lord is sitting in the sixth house, is sitting in the Taurus.
Okay.
Okay, my Lagna Lord is sitting in the Taurus. So what about sixth house? Sixth house is the house which carries the curse of Saturn and Moon. Do you know
Okay.
why?
Yes.
Yeah, do you know why? Because according to Kal Purusha order, Virgo is the sixth house. According to Kal Purusha order, Virgo is the sixth house. Kanni is the sixth house. Okay,
Yes.
so Virgo is the Moola Trikona house for Mercury and Rahu.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
so
You're right.
the birth star of Mercury is Dhanishta, and the birth star of Rahu is Bharani.
Bharani.
I hope you remember that. The birth star of Mercury is Dhanishta, and the birth star of Rahu is Bharani. Okay, so both planets have the same Moola Trikona house of Virtue. So Dhanishta carries the curse of Saturn, and Bharani carries the curse of Chandra Bhagavan. So So both the karmic registry of Saturn and Moon is based on the Kanya Lagna. It's based on the Virgyo Lagna, Virgyo house. Okay, so Virgyo is the house which carries both the both the karmic registry of Saturn and Moon at the same time.
Yes.
Okay, then what about the order of the Virgyo according to the Kalapurusha Lagna? According to the Kalapurusha Mesha, Aries is the first house and the Kanya is the sixth house. Okay, so from our Lagna, the sixth house or the sixth house Lord have the capability to reflect or the capability to identify both curse, both Saturn and Chandra.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. So my Lagna Lord is placed in Taurus. Right? My Lagna Lord is placed in Taurus. I think Mr. Adnan Nandi sir is messaging in our group, right? Was he in the meeting? Was he in our meeting?
Yes. Yes, sir. Can you see me?
Yes, sir. Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Sorry,
good morning.
We started the discussion a little bit earlier.
Yeah. That's okay. I'm listening to the interesting conversation, sir. So it's all getting recorded.
Okay, yeah. Okay. The topic what we are discussing is if the same person carries both Saturn karma and Mars karma,
Right.
then how will be the reflection? I already intimated that Saturn karma will make the person a little bit slower and lazy and drowsy. Okay, Mars karma will make the person a little bit faster. So we have discussed that in your previous classes, Mr. Arnab Nandi sir. I hope you can recollect that.
Yes. So good question, sir. Sorry. Go ahead. Yeah. Sir, I think you got disconnected.
Your video is stuck.
Same person. Sorry.
You got disconnected.
No, now it's fine.
Yeah.
Okay. Now my voice is audible?
Yes, sir. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
it is audible, sir.
Yeah. What if the same person carries the karma of both Saturn and Mars? Then how will we how we can determine which karma is influencing a lot? So that is the question. So that is the question, and based on that question, I am taking my chart as an example because I have both the influence of Saturn and Mars. Because my Lagna is a Sagittarius and Saturn is placed in the Lagna. Okay, my Lagna point Nakshatra was standing under Mula Pada 3.
Okay.
So Mula itself carries the curse of Mars. Am I right?
Yes,
sir.
Mula Mars.
Okay. So there are two Mars karmas.
Two Mars.
The Lagna point standing Nakshatra and the Saturn placed in the Lagna. Okay, but my Lagna Lord Jupiter is placed in the sixth house, Taurus.
Okay.
Sixth house carries the curse of Saturn. Sixth house also carries the curse of Chandra Bhagwan. Arnab Nandi sir, are you following this?
Yes.
I got confused over there.
Okay, sorry.
I can understand that it's Rohini. So Rohini will carry the curse of Chandra Bhagwan for Moon.
Rohini Nakshatra is different. I'm just explaining about the sixth house. Because we are getting deep into the subject layer by layer, section by section. Mr. Arnab Nandi sir, what we are discussing before is the sixth house carries the curse of Saturn as well as Chandra Bhagwan.
Right.
Because the Kala Purusha's sixth house is Virgyo.
Right.
Kala sixth house is Virgyo. Virgyo is the Mula Trikona house for two planets. One is Mercury, another one is Rahu. Okay. So the birth star of Mercury is Dhanishta and the birth star of Rahu is Bharani.
Right.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So Bharani Nakshatra, as you already know, it carries the curse of Chandra.
Right.
Yes, sir.
Dhanishta is the nakshatra which carries the curse of Saturn.
Right.
True.
Okay. So Virgyo is the house for both Moola Trikona. Virtue is the Moola Trikona house of Mercury and Rahu, but it carries the karmic registry of both Saturn and Chandra Bhagavan.
Right.
Okay, so Virgio is the 6th house of Kala Purusha.
Right. Got it.
Because Kala Purusha, yeah, Virgio is the 6th house of Kala Purusha because Aries is the first sign.
Right.
Right.
So
from our Lagna, our 6th house, whatever Lagna we have, our 6th house generally transmits the characteristics of both Saturn and Chandra Bhagavan. In general, it is a general.
Yeah. So for all houses, this is house based basically. So like say 7th house. Correct. So let's say it's a 7th house.
This is 6th house.
No, this is in your chart, but in general, if we have to generalize this rule, we can look at any of the bhava and then see that bhava corresponds to which Rashi of Kalpurusha, right?
Yes.
No.
Yeah.
So I think he is getting confused. I think you should specify your point.
To explain the Moola Trikona house and how I am connecting the Bhava to the Moola Trikona, for that point only I am taking the Kala Purusha order.
Right. That's what I'm saying. So
so because you have to understand the difference. In my previous class, I have explained about the Surya Karma. While explaining about the Surya Karma, I took Pisces, the Moola Trikona house for Ketu.
Yeah. Ketu. Yes, sir.
Pisces is the 12th house from Kala Purusha. That's why I'm taking the 12th house and 12th lord for the Surya Karma.
Yes, sir.
Got it.
So just to understand the Moola Trikona house and just to understand the Bhava connection from the Kala Purusha order to the Moola Trikona house, we are taking the Bhava lords.
Technically, it can be any Lagna. We are taking 6th house.
Yeah, technically it can be any Lagna. In general, we are taking the 6th house for both the karmic results of Saturn and Chandra Bhagavan. Okay. In my chart, in my horoscope, Lagna Lord is placed in the 6th house. Jupiter is placed in the 6th house. So it indirectly, the Saturn karma and the Chandra karma, moon karma also influences me indirectly, not directly, according to Bhava.
Sir, could you also just once explain, because right now we are also focusing on Lagna and Lagna Lord for a person's behavior. So what is the minute, like if the difference between just the Lagna and the Lagna Lord? How do you differentiate these two? Like, is there any difference?
It's a very good question. For that, determining only, I'm just comparing. I'm just coming to the explanation.
Okay, sir.
Okay. My Lagna point is Moola Nakshatra and Saturn is placed in the Lagna. Okay. But my Lagna Lord is placed in the 6th house.
Right.
Okay. So 6th house carries the karmic registry of both Chandra Bhagavan and Saturn. Okay. But Chandra Bhagavan or Saturn is not dominating me a lot. Only Mars is dominating me a lot. Do you know why? Because my Lagna point carries the curse of Mars karma registry, and also the planet, the Saturn, which is placed in my Lagna, carries the curse of Mars karma. So there are 2 Mars karmas.
One by Lagna point. 1 minute. One by Lagna point and one.
My Lagna point is Moola Nakshatra.
Correct.
Lagna point is Moola Nakshatra. Moola Nakshatra itself carries the curse of Mars. And you all know about that.
Correct.
Okay. And my Saturn is placed in the Lagna, so double Mars karma.
Correct.
Double power of Mars.
Correct.
So this double power of Mars, it is trying to suppress the characteristics of the Saturn and the Chandra Bhagavan.
Correct. Got it.
Right. So Saturn and Chandra karma cannot challenge the double Mars karma.
Got it.
They cannot overcome.
Yes. So this is the volume how the karmas dominate with each other. So we have to compare which volume is large and which volume is slighter. I do have certain karma, but it is in a very slighter manner. It is in a very minimum manner, not in a very larger manner.
You have more Martian energy.
Yes, because Mars is dominating me a lot.
Yes, completely understood.
So in
Because
case,
Saturn,
let's say, just from what I understand, there will be a combination, right? So say Lagna point, we get one planet. Okay, if there is a planet sitting in the Lagna, we get one planet. Then we go where the Lagna Lord is sitting. Okay, based on the bhava it is placed, we might get another planet, like one or two planet, whatever it is. In this case, it's sixth house.
Yes.
We have two planets having Mool Trikona there, so we got two planets. But let's say we have a three planet, like a normal case, like three planets or four planets, and in case they all are different, let's say in your case you have like two
Yeah,
planets.
very good question. It's a super question.
Yeah,
I
I
got your
have.
point.
Yeah, I have
Yeah.
three planets.
Yeah, I have to answer that. It is a very unique question. I have to address that. If you have more than 3 to 4 planets in the Lagna, or if you have a Lagna Lord which is migrated to more than 3 to 4 planets in the horoscope, then no one can determine the karma of the karmic register of the concerned person. No one can determine, because it is a combination of all. It is a combination of all, right?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Sir, I have
So-
Sun, Saturn, and Mercury in Lagna.
Sun, Saturn, and Mercury in Lagna.
Let's
So
do
what-
one
what-
thing.
what
Let's
is the
do one
birth
thing.
star of,
Just a minute before
yeah,
we
what-
proceed. Just 1 minute, sir.
Yes.
Before we proceed, just so that we all understand, Pratima, is it possible that you can share your chart on the screen? That way we all can understand what's going on actually, if possible. That is, it will be easier than
no,
imagining.
Yeah, I can't share, but if you want to make it, I just told you my details, or which
okay.
bhav.
What is your what is your Lagna? Which Lagna?
My Lagna is Gemini.
Your Lagna is Gemini. Okay, right.
Yeah.
And Sun is placed in the Lagna. Saturn is
Yeah.
placed in the Lagna, and after that,
Yeah.
Mercury is also placed in the Lagna.
Yeah.
Okay. The Lagna Lord Mercury is placed in the Lagna. Sun is placed in the Lagna. Saturn is placed in the Lagna. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So first we have to complete the portion of Sun, Surya Bhagwan. So what is the birth star of Surya?
Hasta.
Hasta.
Hasta. Okay. So what is the karmic registry of a Hasta Nakshatra?
Hasta will be
Jupiter's.
Hmm.
Jupiter. Guru.
Hmm.
Yeah, the karmic registry. Sorry guys, I'll be receiving calls repeatedly.
It got froze. Yeah.
So sometimes the video will
The
get
bandwidth
still.
is low.
Okay. Right. Surya Bhagavan carries the karmic registry of Jupiter. Okay.
Jupiter.
Then, yeah, Mercury is also placed in the Lagna. So Mercury carries the karmic registry of Saturn.
Saturn.
So number 1 Jupiter, number 2 Saturn, and number 3 Saturn itself is placed in the Lagna. So Saturn gives the karmic registry of Mars.
Mars.
Okay.
Yeah.
So totally 3 planets: Jupiter, Saturn, and Mars.
Mars.
So, so the concerned person's emotions, the concerned person's attitude, the concerned person's behavior, the concerned person's expressions and character will be the combination of these 3 planets. Guru is a planet of patience. I hope you all know that.
I have.
Okay, Guru is the planet of patience. Guru is the planet of meditation. Guru is the planet of patience. Guru is the planet of meditation. Okay, and Guru is the planet of silence. Guru expects a lot of silence. Guru
Very
is the
peaceful.
planet. Yeah, Guru is the planet which expects a lot of peacefulness. Okay, so Guru is the planet of teaching capability and explaining capability. Guru is a superb teacher. That is why he is called as Guru. Motivational speech and teaching capability and explaining capability, motivating others. Because Guru is our best inspiration in our life. I hope you all believe that.
Yes, sir.
Right, sir.
Yes, sir.
So if the concerned person, if he have the power, the karmic power of Guru, so these are all the characteristic influences for the concerned person. Okay, that one thing. But in this chart, in this concerned person's chart, we also have the karmic registry of Saturn and Mars.
Right.
Yeah.
And also the
Okay.
Lagna point we need to take into
what are all
consideration.
so first I have to determine the good aspects and bad aspects of Guru. So just now I stated the positive things of Guru. Do you know what are the negative things of Guru? Guru
problem in
will
childhood.
Guru will give priority to others. Guru will not give priority to their family members and their kids and their own.
That's extremely true. Yeah, that's
Guru
true.
will give importance to others, to general people who seek Guru for help. But Guru won't address the problem which is happening in their own residence in their own family.
True, sir. True, sir.
So it will create some relationship misunderstanding. It will create some relationship imbalance in the family.
Yes.
Because if you are addressing the problem of the other people who are not connected to us, but we are not addressing the problem of our family members, then our family members will get anger on us.
Yeah.
Right. You are taking care a lot of people in the society, but you are not taking care of me. I'm your son. I'm your husband. I'm your brother. Right. So other planets will be possessive on Guru. Other planets expect Guru to act as a father, as a brother, as a son, as a relative, but Guru won't act as a relative. So this is the disadvantage of Guru. Priority to others, but not priority to his own family. So this is the main negative thing. Why so much of silence? I didn't hear anyone's.
We are listening to you.
Because of the reason of.
You are telling the truth, sir. You are telling the truth.
We are just catching what you're saying.
Yeah.
That's the story about Jupiter and Tara.
You can observe even in Rama's horoscope. You can observe even in Rama's horoscope, Chandra Bhagavan is placed in the Lagna itself. Rama's Lagna is Cancer. Okay.
Cancer Lagna.
Chandra Bhagavan is placed in the Lagna itself. Rama is very loyal. Rama is very humble. Rama is very truthful to the entire society, but not to his family.
Yes.
According to family, he is very strict. According to family, he is brutally honest. According to family, he led his family to suffer. But he is very sacrificeable. He is very justifiable. He is a very noble person. King Rama is so generous to the society, but to the family. What about Sita? What about his two sons, Lava and Kusha? They not even met Rama for more than 10 to 15 years, right?
Yeah.
The generosity, the dharma thinking, the justice thinking of Rama helped the society to enrich to the next level, helped the kingdom to enrich to the next level, but it never helped his own family. His own family suffered a lot due to the generosity. Are you accepting that?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Totally.
Because a human have two phases. One is professional life. Another one is personal life. Every human have to learn how to balance both personal life and professional life. Family life is coming under the personal thing. Okay, kingdom or governing a country is comes under our profession. Okay, if Guru Karma is playing in any particular person's chart, the particular person will concentrate on the professional life. The particular person will concentrate on the dharma. The particular person will concentrate on the sacrifice for the society, for the country, for the profession, for the outside people, not for his family.
Okay. Yeah.
Sir, I have a question.
Yes.
The very basic beginning of astrology, we know, is the horoscope.
Okay.
Now, when we make a horoscope, there are so many softwares and so many ways of making horoscopes.
Okay.
So kindly explain what is the correct thing?
This tips will also come into the syllabus, sir, one by one, because I have to untie the secret. I have to untie the knot one by one.
Sir, I understood.
So,
but where I am getting
right?
stuck, where I am getting stuck is when I see a chart, when we say bhava, now I don't know what bhava or what Rashi I have to see. Is it a equal division? Is it a Placidus or what it is? So if you could kindly just give a very brief thing, we can take it forward.
Okay, sure. That will be given in our upcoming discussions. So this is the disadvantage of Guru Karma. Okay. Then after that, we are coming to the next. What is the karma? Mars. Okay.
Yeah.
So Mars karma's advantage is Mars is super fast. Mars is very, very punctual, very, very over punctual. If you ask Mars to be there, be the time 8 p.m., Mars will be there at 7:30 p.m. Okay, so Mars is very, very fast. But the very disadvantage is Mars is very, very mechanical. Because Mars is a lot of machine.
Okay.
Mars is a lot of machines. Okay, generally a machineries comes under generally metals or any machines or any robots or any car, any vehicle is a machine, right? So machine comes under the Karakatva of Mars. Mars will be somewhat mechanical. So what to do next? This thing drive Mars a lot. He will not enjoy. Mars will not enjoy. So if you come to know about the Karakatva of Mars, you know the nature of the Mars. So what are all the important Karakatva of Mars? So in our last meeting, Mr. Adnan Nandi sir also asked the Karakatva list, right? Of planets, which differs from the traditional astrology. Mr.
Right,
Adnan Nandi sir also listening to me.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Because Mars is the main god for our job. If we are in job with the help of Mars.
Okay.
In general, profession is the Karakatva for Saturn.
Right.
But in specific, we are under any job, we are under any salary designation. The designation is the Karakatva which comes under the Mars. Okay. So what will be the mindset of a salaried person? He go to office, he will work a lot, and he will overcome all the obstacles in the office. He will learn a lot, he will train a lot, right? Work. He will be workaholic, right? He will be mechanical. He will train his mind to be mechanical. Whatever desire the concerned person will have, whatever ambitions, whatever desires, whatever imaginations, right? Whatever personal desires the concerned person is having, it doesn't mind about that. We have to work. We are here to work. Such a mechanical life. So the mechanical mindset, without any enjoyment, without any, in Tamil, we call it as a rasane, enjoying or praising things, right? So enjoyment comes under entertainment or enjoyment comes under Shukra. It doesn't come under Mars. Work or designation comes under Mars. Because Mars comes under an army soldier, right? Mars is a soldier. It's an army man.
Yeah.
How will be the mindset of an army people? How will be the mindset of a police?
Always on the go.
Very, very strict, very, very mechanical in the job, right?
So
The
any
mechanical
person,
thing.
so any person working under somebody else, we are taking as Mars probably, right? In general,
It is very, very in general.
Yeah.
Yes, job comes under the Karakatva of Mars. Okay, so the hurry-burriness, rushing to anything. Oh, my time is getting out. I'm losing my time. Oh my God, I have to go fast. That thing is very, very disgusting, right? In all aspects of life, we can't maintain the rushing thing. The rushing attitude sometimes will hurt the emotions of our family members, of our friend circle, and the people who are surrounded by people who are surrounding us in our surrounding environment. Right? So the rushing attitude or the hurry-burry attitude over anger. Over anger. The Mars is very angry. And another most important thing of Mars is if you provide any commitment to Mars, the Mars will demand you to complete it right now. Take for an example, if a Mars is placed, if the Saturn is placed in the 7th house. All people are listening to me?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
If Saturn is placed in the 7th house, in general, it is a general character. Okay, so based on the Lagna, the vibrations will differ. Okay, if Saturn is placed in the 7th house, what about 7th house? 7th house is a husband or wife. Am I right?
Spouse.
Yeah, spouse. If you give any commitment, to your spouse or husband, then they will ask by what time you will be here. What time you will be here. They will ask that and they will record that in their memory.
True.
If you are not maintaining the time schedule, they will burst like anything.
Yes. True.
Do you get my point, Mr. Arnab Nandi, sir?
Yes, sir.
That schedule, right? Mars is under the schedule. Mercury is also under the schedule. The karmic registry of Mercury is also under the time zone. Mars is also under the time zone. So for Mars and Mercury, work has to be done on time or before on time. If the time gets late, Mars cannot take that. But in sometimes in our life, we have to accept that time is getting late, right?
Yes.
All our work, all our responsibilities are not completed in on time. We can plan on time, but can we assure that it will be on time? No.
No.
It's in the hand of it is in the hands of nature. But Mars expect that to be fast. That feeling, that attitude will create a lot of emotional disturbances inside the concerned person.
Stress.
Because of the karma of Mars.
Right,
The
sir.
concerned person will have, I want it now.
Come on.
The concerned person will demand.
So impatience is there.
Yes, lot of impatience. If you postpone the particular thing, no, today I'm not well. Today I have another work. We can go on another time. The concerned person will get more anger. The concerned person will get blasted.
Exactly right.
Right.
Yeah, so this is the general negative character for Mars karma registry, not Mars placed, Mars karma. Okay, because we are talking about karmic effects.
Yes.
Right.
While explaining about the attitude of Mars, both positive and negative, I felt that something is disturbing, some doubt or some clarification is disturbing your mind. May I know what is that? In you, sir, Arnab Nandi, sir.
No, sir. It's all clear.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Right. So, is there any clarification in that? Is there any contrast thing which you observed? In someone's horoscope?
No. Yeah, we will bring that later on. But I wanted to understand the basic. What you are saying basically is that each planet has its advantages and disadvantages. So based on the karma theory, he will basically portray the both positive as well as the negative characteristics based on that particular planet. So in case of Mars, yes. Correct.
Okay. Then coming to the Saturn. So what are all the positive and negative things of Saturn? As we already discussed in our previous class itself, so Saturn is a very, very hard-working person. Saturn karma person is very, very hard-working. But at the same time, he is a very, very laziest person in the world.
Right.
Both. He can sleep for more than 13 to 14 hours. A Saturn karma person for sleep more than 10 to 12 hours at a stretch. But when work comes, the Saturn karma person will be very, very grasshful in their work. They can't sleep, they can't eat, they will be working on untime, even on untime. Right? So, and the most important drawback which I found among the Saturn karma persons is that they won't come to a conclusion. They won't come to a conclusion at all. They won't make a decision.
So they will just wait. So they will wait.
They will make others to wait. That is the greatest headache for the other people to handle the persons of the chart which is carrying the curse of Saturn karma registry. If Mercury is placed in the Lagna, or sixth lord is placed in the Lagna, or sixth house is Lagna lord is placed in the sixth house, then the concerned person having the influence of Saturn karma. Am I right?
Yes.
I also have it, sir. This is true. I have my Lagna lord in sixth house. So I usually try to wait to take consensus of other people as well. Like, you know, I will not try to do it. I mean, I will have my own thoughts, but at the same time, I will wait. And I am not late because maybe other planets are influencing it. So
yeah, other planets are influencing you. That's why you are not late.
Yeah.
If you can take easily the Punarvasu Nakshatra as an example. You have seen a lot of Punarvasu Nakshatra persons. Okay.
Correct.
The Punarvasu, especially the Punarvasu, Swati, and Dhanishta Nakshatra. Among the three nakshatras which carries the curse of Saturn, the Punarvasu is the worst I have ever seen in the life. Because they never make a choice. They never make a decision. They also never allow a person to make decision for their own life.
Absolutely.
Take for an example, a 10th standard person, after getting into plus 1 and plus 2, 11th and 12th, before getting into 11th and 12th, the person who is studying the 10th standard, he have to choose the subject, right? Either first group or second group or third group.
Yeah.
You have to choose whether it is biology or engineering or commerce, right?
Correct.
While the time of making choice, the Punarvasu Nakshatra person, they won't answer. They won't open their mouth. The parents will ask, their friends will ask, what about your idea? What about your decision? They will just keep their mouth shut. Okay, so after dragging a long time, the parents will themselves will decide. So this person is not speaking back. This person is not opening his mouth. So we ourselves will plan a better group for him. Like that, the planets will decide. Their parents will decide a group, and they will put the concerned person in the group. And after getting into that, and after going to college, the concerned person will complain. You two people ruined my life. Without my permission, without my decision, you have made a choice which destroyed my entire life. He will complain.
So the complaining nature of Saturn is coming here.
Yes, he will complain why you made the decision instead of mine. Right. Okay, he will complain when after 4 to 5 years, after everything is getting vanished, he will complain. He will come to the starting point.
So especially for Punarvasu.
Especially for Punarvasu, I have seen a lot of persons. They will never come to a conclusion.
So this is for Punarvasu moon nakshatra or lagna point
Punarvasu
or
moon nakshatra. We can take a 60% power, 60 to 70% power. If the lagna point itself comes under the Punarvasu nakshatra, it's heavy.
Okay.
The attitude will be very, very heavy.
Okay.
You can observe a lot of persons who are working under a particular organization while coming to a weekend. While coming Sunday, while coming as a Saturday and Sunday, that particular person who's either their Lagna or Lagna Lord or Rasi Nakshatra comes into Punarvasu Nakshatra, they will get up very, very early, very late, and they won't take bath, and they won't do any of their work, and they will simply sit in a chair and watching their TV.
Okay.
Will simply sit.
Okay.
After preparing the lunch, their mother or their life partner, their missus, will ask the husband, lunch is ready, we can have our lunch. then only the particular person will get up. Yes, wait, I didn't complete it, even my brushing also.
Okay.
Like that, the person will give a statement and he will go to bathroom, and after 2 hours, 2 hours he will come out from the bathroom.
Yeah.
Right. So
Right.
he himself will be slow. He himself will slag or drag the process which is going on, the schedule which is going on, and he will make others to wait for him. So that is a very, very worst attitude, right?
Correct, sir. Correct.
Right. So this attitude is created by the nature of Saturn, but it also gives some positive power to him, because the Saturn is a very, very professional. While working, the concerned person will work day and night. The concerned person will put his potential very, very hard. The concerned person will work without sleep or without eating. So we can't ignore the concerned person that he is lazy, but at the same time, we can't accept the concerned person that he is very, very hardworking person. So this is the problem, this is the imbalance which is created due to the Saturn karma. Can you understand my point?
Yes. Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, two contrast characters.
Balanced at the same time imbalanced.
Yes. So two contrast characters. So every planet in each and every karma have its own advantage and disadvantage. While coming to consultation, I used to advise the customers, please ignore the disadvantages, please take the advantages.
True.
Right? The Saturn karma person won't make a decision in the right time, especially when coming to shadi, especially when coming to marriage. They have to say yes or no, right?
Yeah.
Whether like the person or whether not like the person, they won't say.
So even they will
Yes, I will
be commitment phobic. Like say, if they have a girlfriend or a boyfriend and they are asking, like, let's marry on all those, so they will also delay that decision also.
Everything. Yes.
They will delay the decision, and it will create a great headache. So that is why, while matching two horoscopes, a boy or a girl, okay, one person is carrying the karmic registry of Saturn, and if another person carries the karmic registry of Mars, then just imagine how their marital life will be. Just imagine.
Right.
Yes.
The opponent will be very, very fast, but this person is very, very slow. Right? The opponent will bust him like anything.
Absolutely.
So while looking at the horoscope compatibility, and we have to check the attitude and the character of the concerned person, whether it will be balanced or not.
Yes.
Right, sir.
Right? I fully agree with all this.
And what are all the different Karakatvas means? Just noting down, there are a lot of Karakatvas which was missed in the traditional astrology. Okay, so we are looking about the unique Karakatvas which comes under the syllabus of DNA astrology. Okay, I'm not able to see all the people's face. I hope there are totally 5 people, including me.
There are 10 participants actually, but yes, all of them I believe have not put on their videos.
Okay.
If possible,
Okay.
kindly do. I request members, because there are a few new members, so we should be able to see their faces, just to know them.
Okay.
Yeah, if possible, please do that.
Okay. Okay. It's a general question according to Karakatva. So what is the Karakatva of traveling or transport according to traditional astrology? Any comments?
Moon?
Mercury
or moon?
Mercury or moon. So, okay, right. But according to DNA astrology, according to the real Karakatva, it comes under the planet Rahu. Okay. Rahu is the god for traveling. Rahu is a driver. Rahu is the lord of transport. It can be airport, it can be railways, it can be marine, or it can be bus transport. Any transport or any automobile industry, logistics industry, driving, vehicle, road contract, anything comes under the Karakatva of Rahu.
And including railways?
Yes, including railways, including airport, including marine, everything.
So would you also consider the job of like air hostess and flight steward to be the Rahu Karma?
If any person comes under the logistics, if any person comes under the airport authority, if any person comes
Okay.
under the marine, if any person comes under railways or any other transport mode of transport, okay,
Straight
it
away
can
out.
be automobile. Yeah, it can be automobile field, or it can be logistic field, or it can be a driving field. Everything
Okay.
comes under the Karakatva of Rahu.
Rahu Karma. Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Everything comes under the Karakatva of Rahu.
So this courier
And what
services.
about sir tire?
Yes, the post office and courier services also comes under the Karakatva of Rahu, but courier service, it comes under two planets Karakatwas. It comes under both Mercury and Rahu, because
Okay.
Mercury is a intermediator, right? Mercury is a transformator.
So
It's
any,
a,
And sir, what about
Mercury.
tires?
What is that, ma'am?
Tires.
Yes,
Tire
tires, rubber, plastics, all the things which is helpful for transport comes under the Karakatva of Rahu.
nice information, sir.
Okay, and another most important thing is electricity and electronics comes under the Karakatva of Rahu. Electricity, electronics. Electricity and electronics comes under the Karakatva of Rahu.
Okay. So
Okay,
when we
and,
take any electronic gadgets, so probably we'll take both Rahu and Mars, because it is part machine, and part it
Yes.
will work through electricity. So both Rahu and Mars.
Sure.
So
And, yes.
can you kindly explain the logic behind Rahu being in charge for all these logistics and travel? Because Rahu is born in Bharani Nakshatra.
Okay.
And, of course, Bharani Nakshatra is in Aries, which is
I'm not talking about the planet of Rahu. I'm talking about the karma of Rahu, the karmic registry of Rahu. Okay. So, what is the starting point of the karmic registry of Rahu? Which nakshatra is the starting nakshatra of Rahu karma? Can anyone tell me?
Bharani.
No, Bharani is the birth star of Rahu. But I'm talking about Rahu karma. Rahu karmic registry.
Sadayam, Satabisha?
Yeah. Satabisha,
Pushya,
Visakha,
Satabisha, and Vishakha.
Okay. Am I correct? Pushya,
Yes.
Visakha, and Satabisha. So
Yes.
these
Correct.
three planets comes under the karma of Rahu. Okay. Okay. In that, which is the starting nakshatra? Pushya is the starting nakshatra. Am I right?
Yes.
Pushya is the starting nakshatra. Now we can determine how the karma of Rahu works with evidence. With real-time evidence. Okay. So Pushya is the starting point of Rahu karma. But why Pushya is the starting point of Rahu karma? Have anyone ever thought about that? Rahu is the planet for current. I already explained, because electricity is Rahu. Am I right? So what is the base for electricity? What is the base for electricity? Electricity is based on earthing the electrical wire. So it's grounding the electrical wire, right? It is the earth connection. Only if we start the process of earth connection, and after then we can fix a transformer, and after then we can generate the magnetic coils, and after that we create the electricity. I think I'm correct.
Absolutely, sir.
Okay, right? So what do we do while we execute the process of earthing? We used to dig a place more than 1 feet. Around 1 feet, we will deposit a large amount of carbon.
Yes.
Carbon and salt, right?
Salt.
Carbon and salt. A mixture of salt and carbon will be deposited in the digged place, in the burial place, and we will insert the earth cable within that.
Yes.
From that only the earth wire is connected. Am I correct?
True.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
So the Karakatva of carbon is Saturn. And the Karakatva of salt is Chandra Bhagwan. Chandra Bhagwan is salt. Because sea is Chandra Bhagwan. Am I correct? Sea.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Sea is Chandra Bhagwan. Salt, the maximum amount of salt is generated from the sea,
Yes.
right? Because salt is the Karakatva of Chandra Bhagwan and carbon is the Karakatva of Sani Bhagwan.
Yes.
Cancer is the own house of Chandra Bhagwan. Pushya is the nakshatra of Saturn. So this is the combination of both Chandra Bhagwan and Sani Bhagwan, then only electricity generates. Can you understand the connection?
Yes, sir.
Yes. sir,
Everyone?
yes.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes. Yes.
So astrology is not a single subject. Astrology is not a subject to know about what is going to happen in the future. Astrology includes every subject. History, geography, physics, chemistry, biology, everything is included in the astrology.
Sir,
We
what
can
is
relate
the
anything.
so what do we take for astrology itself? Which planet, according to DNA astrology, what would be which planet would denote like you can be good in astrology or you have interest in astrology?
Astrology is denoted by the planet Mercury, even after the
Okay.
traditional astrology and DNA astrology.
Okay.
But astrology is denoted by not the planet Mercury, the karma of Mercury.
Karma.
Okay. Yeah.
The
Correct.
karma
Correct.
of Mercury,
Right.
right? Because we are talking about the karma, not the
Right.
planet.
Okay. Yeah.
The karma of Rahu only starts in the home of Cancer under the nakshatra of Pushya, because the combination of Mu and Chandra Bhagavan gives the karma of Rahu. Okay, Rahu is the planet for lightning and thunder. Okay, so
Okay.
lightning and thunder comes under electricity. Can you
Right.
believe that?
Right.
Okay, how the lightning and thunder basically originates? It originates because of the clashes of the clouds, because of the clashes of the positive charge and negative charges of the clouds. Am I correct?
Correct.
Yes.
Correct.
Yes, sir.
Okay. What about the clouds? In general, the clouds are the water droplets. So the water droplets comes under the karma of Chandra Bhagwan.
Moon.
Am I correct?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
Okay. And the dark color of the clouds, and the dark color indicates the rainy clouds. Am I right?
Yes.
White color doesn't
Yes,
denotes
yes.
the rainy clouds. The
Yes.
dark
Yes.
color indicates the color of Saturn.
Hmm.
So the rainy clouds have both the Karakatva of Chandra Bhagwan and Saturn.
Yeah.
Am I right?
Yes.
Yes.
So
Yes.
Cancer is the house which denotes the Chandra.
Okay.
I think we got sir. Is everybody seeing sir as?
disconnected?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think so. Let's see.
Yeah. He'll join back probably. Yeah.
So can you people relate the relativity theory which I'm explaining through astrology?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes. So we have another interesting combination in that. Pushya is the nakshatra. Pushya is the birth star of Guru, right?
Yes, sir.
Correct.
Right. Guru is the Karakatva of gold. Are you accepting that?
Yes, sir.
Hmm.
Guru is the Karakatva of gold. Gold is the metal which is the best conductor of electricity. I hope you all know that.
Yes, sir.
Even to receive any electromagnetic signals, the satellite cover itself, it's molded in the gold coating,
Yes.
Yes, sir.
right? Likewise, we have to relate all the incidents which are happening technically, scientifically, environmentally, to understand how the karma works and how the astrology works,
Right, sir.
right? Is this information is interesting?
Yes, very
Yes, sir.
interesting.
Very much.
So there is a
interesting.
gradation in the nakshatras, like say for Rahu's nakshatra, whatever. I mean karma registry of Rahu, whatever the nakshatras are denoting. Is there any gradation? Like Pushya will be exhibiting less Rahu characteristic and other, like, because you gave an example where you say Punarvasu is exhibiting more characteristics of that particular planet. So is it
Because the
Funny.
nakshatra is the starting point of the karma.
right?
Because the nakshatra, Punarvasu is the starting point of Saturn karma.
Right.
And Pushya is the starting point of Rahu karma. Right?
Okay.
So
Oh.
any nakshatra which starts the karmic registry, and its vibration is more powerful.
Okay, more powerful. Okay.
It's more powerful.
Got
And
it.
another most important thing I have to explain regarding the Rahu connection, with the Rahu karmic connection. We all know that Guru is the planet among the 9 planets which was born under Pushya Nakshatra. So Guru carries the curse of Rahu.
Rahu.
Correct? So what about the Mula Trikona house of Guru? What is the Mula Trikona house of Guru?
Dhanush.
No.
So Dhanur house is the Mula Trikona house for Guru, right?
Yeah.
Okay, right. A person, a very historical personality, was born under Dhanur Rashi. Do you know who that is? Hanuman.
Hanuman.
Hanuman born under Sagittarius Rasi, right? He was born under Mula Nakshatra. I hope you all know that.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Am I
sir.
correct?
Right, right.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Saraswati
Okay.
also.
Saraswati Mula Nakshatra, Hanuman Mula Nakshatra. We don't know the Lagna of Hanuman. We don't know the exact horoscope of Hanuman, but we are connecting the karma connectivity of Rahu to just the Rasi of Hanuman. So Sagittarius carries the karma of Rahu, right?
Yeah, he was always
Rahu-
traveling.
Yes, Rahu is a super driver, super fast driver. Hanuman, by overnight from evening 6 p.m. Starting from evening 6 p.m. and within early morning 4 p.m. from Sri Lanka, he traveled to Himachal Pradesh and he brought the Sanjeevani mountain overnight. Can we travel that using this modern technology flight?
Yes. No, I mean we cannot.
We
but
can't do that.
yeah, we cannot do that. But
We can't do that.
yeah.
From Sri Lanka to Himachal Pradesh, he started after evening 6 p.m. from 7 p.m. He fly to Himachal Pradesh, and in Himachal Pradesh he searched for the herbs, and he uplifted the entire mountain, and he traveled back to Sri Lanka within 3 to 4 hours. How come it's possible? Because Rahu is a super fast professional driver. The driving attitude gives the power to Hanuman. And another god born under Rahu Karma is the Subramanya. Subramanya is the god who born under Visakha Nakshatra. Visakha. So Visakha carries the karmic register of Rahu. For a single fruit, for a single divine fruit, Subramanya challenged Vinayaka, Ganapati, and he traveled the entire world 3 times. He rounded the entire world 3 times using his peacock throne. So that is due to the curse of Rahu. So Rahu gives the power to drive. Rahu is a professional driver. Rahu is a professional automobile engineer. Rahu is an electrical engineer. And also one more important field which covers under Rahu is chemical industries. Chemical industries comes under Rahu. And another most important industry which comes under Rahu is textile industry.
Okay. Sir, you also mentioned, I remember when we were discussing medical astrology, that government people, like doctors working in government, you said Rahu.
Yes, government job comes under Rahu. Do you know why? Because the government job is genetically connected to Sarabhishak Nakshatra. Government job is generally connected to Sarabhishak Nakshatra. Any person, if you find a birth, a person is getting born in Sarabhishak Nakshatra, it can be either their Rasi Nakshatra, or Lagna Lord Nakshatra, or Lagna Point Standing Nakshatra. Definitely there will be a government job entry.
Okay.
Definitely there will be a government job in their bloodline. But in their family, whose family and whose family branch is carrying the government job, for that we have to look the entire chart. So it is a general information.
Okay. So what would be the negative characteristics of Rahu? Like these are the karakattvas you are saying?
Yeah, I'm coming to this. The negative characteristics of Rahu is nothing but over greediness. Rahu is very, very greedy. Export-import business comes under Rahu. Trading comes under Rahu. Speculation business maximum comes under Rahu. Gambling comes under Rahu. All illegal deals comes under Rahu. It can be brown sugar, it can be drugs, anything. All illegal things comes under Rahu. So over greediness, that I want to make 1,000 millions, I want to make 1,000 crores, I have to be a billionaire, I have to be the billionaire of the billionaire. So that is the rage, that is the desire that is created by Rahu.
So one
So
thing more.
Yes, ma'am.
Sir, you said ki Rahu is a chemical and petrol, diesel
Okay.
will also come in chemicals.
Exactly.
Rahu, right?
Exactly.
But the thing is, once I heard you in one of your video, ki one should opt a profession of these if you have a karma like this. So we have a Rahu.
Yeah, if you take any profession which is connected to the Rahu karma, that is a different topic. But I explain this here itself. Okay.
Yes.
So what is the Mula Trikona house of Rahu karma? Sagittarius, right? Because Sagittarius is the Mula Trikona house of Guru. So Sagittarius is a house which carries. Sagittarius is the house which carries the karmic registry of Rahu. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, because I can't hear the voice of everyone.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, so what is the Kala Purusha order of Sagittarius from the Aries?
9th house.
9th house, okay. 9th house is the house which reflects the karmic registry of Rahu.
Yes.
9th house. What we call the 9th house in traditional astrology, Bhakyasthana, house of luck, right? 9th house or the 9th house Lord is the house which creates the curse of Rahu. It creates the karmic registry of Rahu. And almost Guru is the planet which creates the curse of Rahu, which creates the karmic registry of Rahu. If anyone who is under the profession of Rahu, he can be a driver, he can be a conductor, he can be a pilot, he can be a marine captain, he can be an automobile engineer, anything. Any profession which comes under the Rahu, we can find an important combination in his horoscope. 9-10 combination. 9th Lord in the 10th house, 10th Lord in the 9th house. 9-6 combination, 6-9 combination. 9th Lord in the 6th house, 6th Lord in the 9th house. Or the planet Guru placed either in the 10th house or conjuncted with the 10th Lord, or else the planet Guru is placed in the 6th house or conjuncted with the 6th Lord. So
why 6th house?
6th house comes into job, right? 6th house is a job.
Okay.
Right? So the combination of karma of Rahu with the 10th house and the 6th house. So what are all the planets which gives the Rahu's karma? 9th Lord, and Guru, and Jupiter. Okay, so 1, 6, 10. Among the 1, 6, 10, if we have the combination of Jupiter, or if we have the combination of the 9th Lord, then we can justify the prediction of, justify the profession of the concerned person which is related to the Rahu industry. You can observe any pilot's chart. You can observe any automobile engineer's chart. You can observe any textile business person's chart. You can observe any chemical industry working person's chart. You can easily take the combination of 1, 9, 10 or 1, 6, 9 or 1, 6 Guru or 1, 10 Guru. You can easily find the combination.
My brother is having 9th, he's a Rahu karma, and is Aries born, Aries Lagna. 9th Lord Jupiter is in 6th, with 10th Lord Saturn is also there in 6th house.
Okay.
And we are having our petrol pump, diesel and petrol. But the thing is, that petrol pump destroyed us. Literally destroyed us.
That is what I mentioned in the, because I can't see your face here. I'm just listening to your voice.
Actually, my camera has some problem.
Okay, please try to understand, ma'am. I have already intimated in my previous classes, in my previous videos itself. Okay. Any planet, if you have any planet karma, you should not invest a lot in that particular domain. You should not invest according to money wise. You should invest very, very smaller level of money. But petrol bunk, it is a crores and crores of investment, right?
Yes, and we lost huge crores. Even our house we lost.
Are everyone listening to me?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes.
So-
Any karma the concerned person is having, the
Mhm.
concerned person should not invest a huge amount of money in that particular karma. So that
Okay.
is a thumb rule.
Okay. This is a good pointer, sir.
So what is
Yeah.
the logic, sir? What is the logic? Why are we saying not a lot of money? Means all other things are okay. Only money is what we have to be careful with.
I will come with you an example. Take the example of Miss Sangeeta's case in the concerned person's chart. Okay, if Rahu is connected to the 10th house, Miss Sangeeta, are you listening to me?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. If Rahu is connected to the 10th house, the concerned person can run an electrical hardware retail shop. The concerned person can run a tailoring shop. The concerned person can be an electrical and electronics professional. The concerned person can be an automobile engineer. Okay. The concerned person can be an automobile engineer. The concerned person can be an electronical engineer. The concerned person can run an electrical hardware shop or tailoring shop. But at the same time, the concerned person should not run $1 billion worth garments, a textile mill, garments. If he invests a huge amount in the garments, he'll be washed out. Are you getting my point?
Yes.
Okay. And the same
Mr.
thing,
Anand,
sir.
Yes,
Hello.
sir.
Yes, sir. We all are understanding.
And the same thing is by side business, we are owning also a tire business also. So in this also, we should not invest so much.
Any planet karma you are having in your horoscope, you should not invest a lot in that particular domain. So, but investment is a comparative scale. Am I right? It is based on your capital background. Okay. If a particular person have more than 50 to 100 crores, he can invest 1 crore or 2 crore. That's not an issue because he have more than 100 crores bank balance. According to him, it is a minimum investment. So the investment amount and the investment level depends on each individual economical background. Or anyone listening to me?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Listening.
Yes,
Yes,
sir,
sir,
but there
yes.
is a
Just to let you
question. That is why
know, that we have reached almost like another 10 minutes. So, so just giving a heads up, okay, that this might get disconnected in 10 minutes. So
Do you want me to
accordingly,
create a new? Do you want me to go ahead and create a new link?
yeah, you can if sir is saying. Otherwise, just letting you know that 10 minutes
Okay.
we have.
Sorry, sir. I have another live interview in 9:30. Okay, so we can continue our session by next week. I hope so.
Sure.
Okay.
Sure, sir. We can continue our session every week so that we can complete our syllabus more and more deeper and more easier.
Sir, so is there any way, sir, you can like also give us small like Karakatva is like so what I understand from this theory is that we have to look at many points. Traditionally, we used to look at something very different, but now the Bhava has come into the picture. Like we used to see Rashi, Bhava, planet place there, and again the karmic result of all these three is actually dominating.
Yes, but the only thing is we should not mess up all the three.
Yeah.
We should not mess up.
So we are
Right?
kind of
So,
understanding, but we don't know really as of now. I am sure that in future we will understand.
It is not about understanding. It is about the process of digesting.
Right.
We can't digest all the information in a single frame, right? It will take some time.
Yes.
Our brain will chop the information.
Correct.
The brain will chop the information and it will take its own time.
Yes.
And that's why we will have a weekly session. Slow by slow, we will get into the subject.
Right, sir.
So that is why I asked this question.
Whatever clarifications in today's video session, you can please, all the members are requested to please post their clarifications in the group, and we can continue the chat. while our regular session.
Sure. So
Sure,
just
sure.
a request to all the members. It may take a while for me to process because I need to edit this. So I will take some time. So maybe by tomorrow I will, share it in our G Drive. So just bear some
Okay.
time with me. Yeah.
You can delete our previous video because our previous video is already uploaded in the YouTube.
Correct. I will do
Anyone
that.
who anyone who wish to revise the lessons, they can look into the YouTube session itself.
I have a suggestion, Mr. Arnab. Instead of putting the video, probably you could put just the audio. That should be good enough because we are not using any charts as of now. When we use sharing,
But
maybe
we will use the charts in future, sir. In upcoming video sessions, we will use the charts in future.
Yeah.
That's why when coming to the video, the presentation will be more crisp. I think so. People will be very, very satisfied when it is coming to
only
a
for
video.
uploading. Only for uploading is what I'm saying.
Yeah. Instead of audio only voices will be there. So people can't recognize who is speaking, right? But when coming to the video, they will be looking into the picture.
Okay.
So it will create a better
I also encourage all of you, because one thing, like I am also like you guys. I am investing some extra time in doing this advanced stuff. So if anybody of you would like to do a recording like Mr. Prasad was saying, that I would encourage you to also use some software in your own either phone or whatever it is. Just go ahead and do it for yourself. There's no problem. I mean, I'm doing this just so that we can all
about buying this.
because all our videos and all our knowledge are open source only.
Exactly.
So we are not hiding anything.
Exactly.
Anyone can record this conversation from their end itself.
Exactly.
They can use it for future reference.
Correct.
Excuse me, sir. In Zoom meeting, we cannot record. Only host can record.
Yeah, I know that, but you can use. What I will do is I will share a software, okay, where you can do a screen. So if you're doing it on say a laptop or something, you can always do a screen recording.
Actually, you can give permission for recording.
Yeah. I can also do that. Not a problem.
Yeah.
But it will do it only once.
Do it on your phone. I do always do it on my phone.
Yeah,
I always have an audio.
So Prasad sir, what will happen is it will
is,
happen only for the one person, not for everybody, I believe, in Zoom.
for
if I
everyone.
give.
No, you can give permission to anybody, any number.
Okay. I don't know because we are using a free version, so I do not see that option.
Can be done.
Okay.
Can be done.
Fine.
It will take some time to learn that.
Yeah, because
it will take some time to learn that.
So one very small request. Again, I'm repeating because I am getting stuck whether to see a bhava or a rashi. Kindly explain. Because when you're telling me to see a horoscope in terms of DNA, when we are talking about say first bhava and 10th bhava and 12th bhava, I'm going through that sun karmic registry. Now, I want to see whether it is the 10th Rashi or
from the Rashi or from the Lagna. That's what you are asking, right?
No. From Lagna, I have to see the 10th Bhava or 10th Rashi.
Okay.
10th
So
Bhava. 10th Bhava.
10th house itself, sir. You can just take a 10th house. That's it. You are asking about the Bhava starting point.
Yes.
The real Bhava calculation. I hope so. Right?
Yes, sir.
You don't need to take about that. You don't need to worry about that. If you are a Gemini Lagna, you can take the 10th house of spices, wherever the Bhava starts.
I think, Mr. Prasad, what you are asking about is like a Bhava Chalit concept. You can take equal house. You can take equal house. It's an equal house system. You can do it in your software. That is what we all are doing.
Understood.